And probably this one here too. There it goes. Big lag. It's raining stone. Welcome back, everybody, to Valheim. I'm an old guy gaming, and I've just been exploring here in the plains. And I found this little structure, killed a couple goblins, opened the chest, and look what we have inside, some barley. So very cool. That means we don't need to raid a camp to get barley, because we should be able to start. I think we should be able to start with this. But we are going to need the oh, what's it called? Thingamadoodle. You know, the mill. And I don't actually know that yet. I don't think. Crafting. Oh, yes, I do. When did I learn that stuff? Did I just now learn it? Oh, right, yeah. Actually, I learned this stuff, I learned this stuff on my multiplayer server because I went into my buddy's house and he already had these things set up. So I learned them already. So, oh, that's fantastic. Okay, so we can actually make the windmill. It's actually pretty cheap to make that, too. And get started with some barley. So that was actually a really nice find. I didn't think I was gonna, be able to find it in a chest like that. So super cool. All right. So anyway, I'm sorry I got gum in my mouth because I wasn't planning on starting the recording yet. But yeah, I'm just kind of over off the mountain on the west side, just kind of exploring the plains biome. We have another big stone pillar over there that we could potentially build by too. And then I got two goblins down this way, a burn guy and just a sword guy. Let's see if we can snipe them. I've got frost arrows equipped here. So I'd kind of like to kill the burn guy. He's a little more dangerous. We got him. Okay, cool. And then this guy will just fight. So let's come down here and fight him. Hello. Take a shot, dude. We'll just wreck him with frost here. Oh, shit. Can't fight, look, it slows him down really nicely, though. There we go. Yeah, that's really cool, man. Like I said, I wasn't planning on finding barley in a chest. So very fortuitous. Okay, let's kind of work our way around through here. Keep looking around. And I guess I'll keep you with me for now. I wasn't planning on recording all of this, but since I have you with me now, let's just stick together for a bit and see what we can find here. So this is new plains territory. We'll go up over this hill here and see what's going on. If we could find two villages in this plains biome, that would actually be really cool. But if... Oh, yep. I believe we do have a village there. Okay, we got to be careful of this guy because he can catch us on fire. While he is slowed down, we could pop him with that. So, these guys are fairly susceptible to frost. What? Why did he die all the way over here? Okay, so it looks like there... Is that a village or is that just a POI? Let's take a quick, very careful look here. I think that's just a POI. But, hey, if there's a chance that it has a chest with barley or flax in it, then it would definitely be worth checking out. So let's take a quick look-see here. I think it's probably, yeah, it's right on the very border of the plains and the meadows. There's a chest there. Let's just see what's in it. Yeah, just meadow stuff. Okay. Well, here, we'll take the money. We might as well. So that's pretty much the end of the plains on this side, from what I'm seeing here. Let's go down this way. Okay, there's some more loxes down there. Plenty of loxes around for food. And nothing really too fancy schmancy down there. We got a little tiny swamp area here too. Okay, well, let's work our way back this direction. We'll go up by that stone pillar and take a look at it. And just kind of see what the area looks like around it. There's a Squeedo down there, but he's kind of far away, so we'll just let him do his thing. Right, there's a building over there, but again, I don't think that's a village. Yeah, that's just another plains, or I'm sorry, meadow biome there. Well, apparently we've already been over that way. I don't remember going over there, but apparently we have. Okay, so we have another big stone pillar here. We could build out that direction if we wanted to. I kind of still like the other location better though, just because it's by the is this our mountain? Yeah. Just because it's by the village. It's closer to the village. There are some lox spawns right there though. Oh, is that a new village? Yeah, that is a new village. All right, awesome. So we have found 2 villages in the plains biome other than the one that's way down south. So that's really good. Really, really good. I wonder if we could find another one of those stone buildings and possibly find some more stuff in a chest. Okay, so we've got a couple of goblins down here. Do they fight with the boxes or not? They don't appear to do so, I guess. Okay, looks like we took out the burner. This guy's probably the easiest of the 3 goblins. Okay. Took him out. These guys are just walking around. So, I guess one potential advantage to staying up here is we're close to the mountain. Well, I don't know why that matters, though. It's not going to matter once we set the base up and get the portal inside. I don't know. I mean, I think this place is probably just about as good as the other place, and it's up a little higher. And we have a nice little flat area out here that we could set up the base. So I'm kind of thinking this is where we should do our thing. Where we should do our thing. Don't see why not. All right. Well, I think that's what we're going to do, you guys. I think that's what we're going to do. So, the first order of business is I'm going to actually build a fairly substantial moat around this whole area for protection. And then then we have all that stone that apparently we should be able to get a bunch of stone from that we can harvest. And then, put stone walls up on the inside of the moat, and then we'll set up a little base. But I want to have a really large, a decently sized field for the barley and the flax. It is a little bit. I mean, it's not super flat here, so I'm gonna have to probably do some terraforming. That's one thing that I don't necessarily cherish the idea of having to do. Well, I'll tell you what, before we completely commit... Oh, look at that. That's another mountain. Oh, no, it's this mountain. All right, and this is actually our portal mountain. I'm in the wrong place anyway. So, yeah, never mind. Don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Okay, let's go. I think that's the building that we already went to. Pretty sure it is. Yeah, it is. So let's just kind of go look over this way. We got a Squeedo over here. So we'll keep that in mind. That, you know, that place definitely is appealing. The only thing I really don't like about it is the amount of terraforming we would have to do, but you know, if we have to do it, we have to do it. Okay, let's go this way. I'm really happy that we have 2 villages. That's really cool. Very helpful. There was a Squeedo over there. I'm just a little anxious about where he went. Let's go up this way. Yeah, look at that village. Awesome. Whoa. Why did their house something just fall off their roof? That's weird. Okay. I want to go back to the other place and look at it one last time too and see if it would require a little less terraforming than this place over here. That's a pretty good sized village. There's a Squeedo. There's 2 Squeedos. Alright, we timed both of those correctly. Didn't get bumped by them. Two more Squeedos. Give us your needles, guys. Give us your needles. Nice. There you are. All right. Come on, dude. Okay. We got a shot off on him, but he also got a shot off on us. Oops. Oh, we missed. What the hell? I'm hitting the ground is what the problem is. Okay, now we should be able to get him. What? Take your bow out. This is not going so well. He got us again. Alright. Yeah, fighting on uneven terrain in this game sucks. I'm just going to throw that out there. Okay, so this was the other location we were looking at. There's another goblin down there. 2 goblins or 1? Looks like it's just the 1. And there's the other village there that we saw in the last episode. So we had also talked about maybe doing a place by this pillar. We have some trees nearby too, but we probably have trees nearby the other place. I wasn't paying attention to that. What? Oh, that's the lock's head we killed. Yeah, there's a lock spawn that happens right over there too. I do kind of like the idea of being up on a hill, but man, I don't know, guys. I think it might be 6 of one, half dozen the other in terms of the terraforming. This is probably a little bit flatter. We have a little bit of protection from the wind on the backside. Not that that actually matters, but I mean, it could matter, I suppose. I don't know. I was thinking more in role-playing terms. And we still have a little bit of a view out over the valley that way. Okay, well, let's go. Let's just go over this way and finish uncovering the prairie first before we make our final decision. The important thing is that we found 2 villages in the biome. We don't have to go way the hell down south. And we've already found some barley, which is really cool. Let's go around this way. We want to give the village a pretty wide berth for now. I don't want to start taking that on until we have an actual base, you know, set up with teleporter and all that kind of stuff. There's another Squeedo over here somewhere. Where'd he go? There's... I don't know, is that him or not? There's one over there, but he's kind of far away, so let's leave him be for now. That's just a bird. So up there by those standing stones, there's a vestiger, message stone, which will tell us where the 5th boss is, the plains boss, which is cool. See, I don't know if that building is... Oh, we just lost our rested bonus, which isn't good. Let's just be super careful here. Yeah, that's also a goblin village, or structure rather. I don't want to get near the Loxes. Is that all part of the same village, or... Here, let's sneak. Just want to kind of peek my head up over the ridge here and take a quick look-see. He's just doing his thing, right? That's like a goblin lookout tower, but I don't think it's part of the village. Okay. Well, I think we've pretty much uncovered the plains. There's a little spot over here and a little spot here, but we know those are where both the villages are anyway, so we already know what's there. So yeah, guys, it's really just a matter of me deciding which place I want to actually build at. There's a Squeedo. There's 2 Squeedos. And we got a goblin too. ZCS. Yep, he saw us. I love it. Okay, let's get his stuff. Here. Come on, Squeedo. Alright. And we have another goblin coming in. Is he he's a spear? No, he's a sword goblin or a stick goblin or whatever. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look where the boss is. Yaglith. Yaglith is to the north of us. Oh, he's actually over on that landmass that we were looking at from the North 1 portal. Okay, cool. Not super far away, especially if we wanted to travel through the portal to get over there. All right, let's pick up this fat loots here. We got 9 pieces of black metal and 10 needles so far. Not too bad. Okay, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut the camera here, and I'm going to think about which one of these 2 locations I want to build the base at. And when I make that decision, wow, look at those loxes are like right in our build spot. When I make that decision, I will bring you guys back, let you know what the decision is, and then we'll get started working on, oh shit, on the base. Okay, guys, we're back. I went ahead and decided to come back over here on the west side and build our base here. I kind of like this area just a little bit better. It's, you know, it's up a little bit higher, yeah, I decided that this is what we're gonna do. The other place is also very good, but ooh, that's a 1-star. Oh, man, put the hurt on him, didn't we? But I just like this place a little bit better. So really when it comes down to it is that, you know, that I just like a little bit better. So this is where we're going to do our thing. What's over here that's sparkling? Did the Loxus kill? Yeah, they must have killed a goblin, but I don't want to get that close to him to pick the stuff up, so... Oh shit. Come here, you bastard. We want to make sure he doesn't hit us with his spear, because it hurts. Oh, as he hits us with his spear. That's right, we took him out, so... yeah, so I need to get to work here. I wonder if we should get the hell out of here and go back home, sleep, get our arrested bonus back. Oh, I put a Lox rug down too in the base, so now we have like 21 minutes of arrested bonus. Yeah, let's get out of here before it gets like full on dark, because rumor has it this is not a good place to be at nighttime, and I haven't experienced that myself, but I believe it. I'm sure it's true. Man, those guys go flying. Okay, yeah, so let's, I'm gonna head back home, sleep overnight, and then come back here in the morning and get started with, you know, leveling the place and getting a moat dug and all that sort of thing. And I might even actually go ahead and move the teleporter over here too, because, you know, I don't want to keep walking all the way back over here. And we might put it up on that mountain there temporarily until, again, we get the place secured. So I will bring you guys back at some point with an update on where we're at with the Plains base. And, whoa, 2 at the same time. Look at that. We got them both. Awesome. All right, I'll be back in a bit. Okay, guys, we're back. So I got pretty much the area cleared that I wanted to clear. It's not perfectly flat yet, but we'll worry about that later. I just wanted to kind of figure out, you know, what the area is that we needed to clear out. So I think we've done that. I mined a little bit of stone too, so let's get the stone just stacked on the ground for the moment. I'm just going to put that right there. Okay, so now the next thing that we're going to do is I'm basically going to dig... well, we're going to do... We might do like kind of a combination of a moat and an earthen wall. You know, because this is basically going to be the edge of the property here. And so I'm going to come along with the pick starting right about here and just dig straight that way and essentially make this a wall that's high enough, you know, that nothing can get up the wall. And then, you know, we're going to probably do the same thing along here. I'm going to just dig along the edge of here and pretty much all the way around. And probably on this side and this side it will end up being a moat, but on the other 2 sides we might be able to make it more like a wall. So we'll just kind of see how that comes together at that point. So let's get over here, right about here-ish. And we want to get our pick out. I brought my bronze pick too, just so that way I can keep working even when the iron pick wears out. And let's start right about here. See, the problem too, I think that we're going to have is... Yeah, I wish this was going north and south, because we're probably going to have like zigzag walls. Well, maybe not. Let's see. Let's just see what it looks like. Okay, yeah, if we can stay in this corner here, see how it kind of comes to a V there? Then this wall will stay straight too. So this should actually work out. So, because the voxels kind of work if you also, you know, dig them out on the, you know, the southwest, the northwest, southeast, northeast direction. So as long as I stay right in that crease, then this wall will actually look straight too, and should be fine. So I'm going to kind of just dig the first layer here until we get to this stone that I busted up. So right about to here. And yeah, that should be a relatively straight wall. It's I'm gonna have to fill this in a little bit here, but we should be able to do that without too much trouble. So let's tap this here too. And you know, I mean, the wall doesn't really need to be any higher than that. But I mean, I'm going to go one more layer anyway, just to try and smooth this out a bit more. And then, see, that kind of screwed that up a little bit. If we... Oh, you son of a... Yeah, it makes it kind of weird when you start... I mean, I can try and fill that back in and work on it some more. But, yeah, kind of a pain in the butt. But anyway... You guys get the idea. So, yeah, let me work on this for a while, and I will bring you back once again with an update in just a little while. All right, guys, we are back, and I have finished my build site here. We have a moat all the way around. I've got it all nice and flattened out. And so the next step is to set up a stone wall around it. Maybe I might just do one high. It might be a two high. We'll see. But I started working on the stone pillar, and I just about have it done. So I thought I'd bring you back at this point, and we'll see how much stone we get out of this thing. So it should be just a few more hits, and it'll all come tumbling down. I hope it doesn't go... I wonder if it'll all go rolling down into my moat. Well, if it does, we'll just pick it up at that point, I guess. Big old... stone column there, man. This is why we built next to it, though, so we could get all the stone from it. It's kind of neat looking, you know. It's if I didn't need the stone, I'd probably leave it up there, but we do need the stone, so we're gonna take her down. Let's take this piece here, and this might do it right here. We'll see. Nope. We're probably going to have to get the longer pieces that are hanging down, like maybe this one here. We'll see. And probably this one here, too. There it goes. Big lag. It's raining stone. Look at that. All right, cool. So let's pick up as much stone as we can here. Okay, it looks like that's it. Some of it actually went all the way down. Yes. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Almost, I'd say almost half of it went down into the moat, which is cool. Okay. So we already have those stacks there. So let's stack these up a little further away just so we see, you know, what the total amount is. So we want to get miscellaneous. Okay. All right, so I'll gather all the rest of this stone up and get all the stacks together, and then we'll see what the total count was. Okay, so we basically have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll say 8-ish stacks. So that's basically 400 stone that we got out of the one pillar, because they're 50 per stack. So I actually, that's not quite accurate because I did have a little bit of stone in my inventory, when I started, but pretty close though. So not bad, for it didn't take me that long. It might have taken me, I don't know, 2 to 3 minutes to mine the whole thing. So for 400 stone, that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Let's get this guy mined up. So yeah, we're ready to get started building our wall. The moat's pretty deep, deeper than it really needs to be, but if we're gonna do it, let's do it big, right? Oh, I know what I was trying to say. I was gonna say either go big or go home. I have a friend who says that sometimes. So I had a lot of boulders through this area that I had to break up, and as you can see, I didn't break all of them up. I don't really need to at this point. Plus, we're going to have a wall up here anyway, so we're not really going to be looking at that unless we have to come out and fight something. So I decided just to leave it the way it is. But we are very well protected here now from anything that might try and get us from the land. Now, we're not protected from anything ranged until we get the walls up, but anything from the land, pretty much they can't do anything to us. So, all the way around. Also, this whole square here is unfortunately not on the cardinal directions. It's really kind of more on the, the northeast, southeast. And because of that, I wasn't able to have nice, clean moats all the way around. They're all kind of jagged looking, the sawtooth kind of look. But I was able to do them fairly straight on these sides. As you can see here, they're not perfectly straight, but they're straight enough. So, going along these sides, I was able to get them fairly straight, but on these sides, they're really jagged. So, but again, we're not really going to see that because we're going to have a wall around the whole place. I am going to leave a bit of a walkway here, though, so I can come outside the wall if I need to, to snipe stuff or whatever. I think it's just going to be easier to do it that way than it is to put the walls all the way on the edge and then have to try and build like ramparts and stuff like that. This base, my plan for this base is it's really just going to be a farm. I mean, not planning on, I'm planning on taking everything back to the main base and milling it there, and setting everything up there. So this is really just a farm. I mean, and not really much more than that. Looks like we have some more flattening we could stand to do over here. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, though. I mean, the only thing I can't bring back through the portal, of course, is the black metal itself. But from what I understand, there's only a few things that we can make with the black metal anyway. So, if that's the case, then, we'll probably just either haul it overland or make one load by ship or something like that. So just got a little bit of a uncooperative spot right here. So let's just tap those and then stand over here and get them leveled out. Man, this thing uses a hell of a lot of stamina, but I guess it makes sense. I mean, if you dig or hoe in real life, it takes quite a bit of energy. So, yeah, that looks pretty good. So, I think it's definitely good enough for our farm. All right, so here's the thing. I can't start building the stone wall until I have a stone cutter bench. And guess what the stone cutter bench requires? It requires iron, which means I can't bring it all through the portal and build it here. It's just 2 doggone pieces of iron too. It sucks. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to port back to the main base, and I'm going to have to bring 2 pieces of frickin' iron all the way down here. Just to set that crap up. So it's a little bit irritating, that we have to do it, but I'm not sure. I mean, there's nothing else I can do about it, I could bring a couple stacks of iron, and load it up on the ship. If I wanted to build, so here's one thing I could do. And I was thinking about this. If I wanted to build build a forge and all of the upgrade things I need down here, then I could make my black metal stuff down here. But that means that we would need to bring, here, let me kind of add this up here. So we would need 6 copper for the actual forge itself. We can all bring through the portal, so that one's not a big deal. But then we need 2 bronze. Okay, we're gonna need 20 iron for this, so we're already getting pretty damn heavy. This is going to require 10 more copper, so now we're at 16 copper, and that's going to require 15 more iron, so now we're at 35 iron. Okay, so that's a total of 35 iron, 2 bronze, and 16 copper in total that I would need to bring down here to build the forge and all the upgrade items that it requires in order to then make my black metal stuff down here. On top of that, we're going to also need to make the blast furnace, which is going to require even another 10 iron. Oh, you know, I said something too at the beginning of this episode. I said that I had learned, you know, the spinning wheel and the windmill and the blast furnace on the multiplayer server because I just happened to walk by those things and the game just automatically taught them to me. But I can't actually make these because I need an artisan table, and I don't know the artisan table. I'm guessing I need to defeat Motor before I learn and or can make that. So that's going to limit what we can do. Now, I still should be able to get the barley and the flax and grow it, but I'm not going to be able to process it, you know, until I can make those things. So, you know, that just means we got to get back on the trail of Motor and try and find out where in the hell that boss is at. Because I'm ready to fight. You know, I'm ready to fight it. I just don't know where the hell it is. So, any hoozle. So yeah, I'm going to have to, you know, so the thing is, I guess, is it worth it for me to haul all those metals down here to set up the forge down here just to build a couple of black metal things? Or should I just instead gather all the black metal here, when I get a decent load of it, just bring the ship down here to the coast, load the ship up, and take the ship back up to the main base and be done with it? I'm almost thinking that's probably going to, in the long run, be the more sensible thing to do. So that's probably what we're going to do. But nevertheless, if I want to build stone walls down here, which I do, I still have to bring 2 things of iron down here just to build the doggone stone cutter, which really sucks. So, you know, there's just nothing for it. I got to do it if I want to build stone walls, which I do. You know, because we're going to have, you know, we'll probably get some kind of attacks here. We're going to have, potentially have goblin spear throwers, you know, throwing stuff at us, and the spears, you know, do a lot of damage and that sort of thing. So I think we really probably do want to have stone walls here. I don't know. I guess I could try and set up, the wood stockade walls and see how that does. Because we only need it for ranged stuff. Nothing on land's going to be able to get to us at all. I'm just trying to think. You know, goblin shamans can shoot like the little magic fireball things, which I think do quite a bit of damage too. And I mean, we've got all this stone here. Yeah. I think I'm just going to have to do a big-ass hike. There's nothing for it. So, all right, you guys. Well, I think I'm going to let you go here. So the plan is I'm going to go back through the portal, all the way back to the main base. I'm going to grab 2 frickin' pieces of iron and basically just hoof it all the way back down. I mean, I can't even take the iron down to the south base first because, you know, you can't take the shit through portals, which really sucks. And then after that, I've got to decide what to do about Motor. I mean, the next step, of course, would be to travel to a new continent and keep looking through the mountains. There's a possibility that there's a mountain here. And, you know, that actually wouldn't take that long for us to check that. I seriously, in fact, I know there's not a mountain there because, you know, I've looked off into that direction. I would have seen it if it was there. Yeah, so anyway, I'll get the stone cutter down here, and when I get it down here and am ready to start building the stone walls, I'll bring you guys back at that point for that. Whether or not that's the next episode remains to be seen. I just need to get, you know, I need to get going on motor. And if I tell you what, you guys, and I've told you this already, I'm going to put a little bit more effort into trying to find him on my world. But if I just can't do it and it's just taking too damn long, I'm probably going to just go over to my multiplayer server and fight the boss there. I'll still solo it. It'll still be blind because I still haven't watched anybody else do the fight. You know, I've heard a couple things about it, just, you know, from guys talking on the multiplayer server and that sort of thing. But in general, I've never seen the boss or even know what the boss looks like. So, you know, in that regard, it'll still be legit. But, you know, it's a matter of how much time do I want to spend in, you know, and this is costing real life time, of course, looking for it here when I can just go over to the multiplayer server and do it just bing, bang, boom. So, but I'd like to do it in this world. I mean, I really would. If I was just doing this single player and I didn't have a multiplayer server, I wouldn't have a choice. So, you know, there's that standpoint too. So I'm going to keep looking for it for a while longer. And if I locate motor soon, then that'll probably be what we'll do in the next episode is we'll go fight it. If I don't, then, you know, we'll either go to the multiplayer server, do it, or I'll get the stone cutter down here to at least get started on this base. There's no rush for me to get started planting anything down here because I can't process it yet anyway. So, all right, guys. Well, that is it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment and share out the video, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Bye-bye.